you sellers, I've got some great Amazon news for you. I know, good Amazon news. Usually when I talk about things that Amazon have posted in the forums, it's like a change to this system or a change to these rules or something neutral, something that isn't so good. But we actually have some decent news. So let me read it out to you. Now you can find this very same article in the Seller Central Forum. So it's the 2026 updates to European referral and fulfillment by Amazon fees. So this is going to affect you if you are in the UK or any of the EU marketplaces. So let me read it to you. In 2026, we will make one of our largest ever fee reductions, lowering fees by an average of 15p or 17 cents per unit sold in our European stores. We continue to better align our fee rates to our underlying costs with more consistency across our worldwide fee structures and programs. We're committed to your business growth, and we have been working hard to drive innovation and operational efficiencies that keep costs down so that you can continue to offer customers exceptional value. Now, I personally think that Amazon are starting to recognize a bit more how much they do need their third-party sellers, because without third-party sellers, if you remove it, loads of products on Amazon just disappear. Simply because Amazon alone aren't going to be able to keep up with literally every single thing and having enough stock of every single thing. So, you know, the third-party sellers are a crucial aspect of Amazon, and it feels good that is being recognized that little bit more. So hopefully this is just the start of like a chain reaction, and there's more positive updates in the future. We can only hope. So the following changes will go into effect on December the 15th, 2025. So at this point, it's the 5th of December. So we should hopefully be seeing these things very shortly. In all European stores, unless otherwise noted, building on the parcel fee decreases introduced in 2025, we will further reduce FBA fulfillment fees for parcels by an average of 26p or 32 cents in our UK, Germany, France, Italy and Spain stores. We will reduce referral fees for clothing and accessories from 8% to 5% for items at and up to £15 or €15, and from 15 to 10% for items between £15, €15 and £20, €20. So we've got some changes coming very shortly, and then there's still more to come for from 1st of February 2026, all European stores. We will reduce referral fees for home products from 15% to 8% for items priced at and up to £20, €20. Pet clothing and food from 15% to 5% for items up to £10, €10, and grocery and gourmet. And vitamins, minerals and supplements from 8% to 5% for items up to £10, €10. We will extend our reduced low price FBA rates in most categories to products priced at or below £20 or €20, lowering fulfillment by Amazon fees for these newly eligible products by an average of 40p or 45 cents per unit. To help you promote your top selection, we will lower caps on variable fees for best deals and lightning deals to £200 in the UK, €300 in Germany and €100 in France, Italy and Spain. This change builds on our November update to reduce the variable rate and add a cap for vouchers. So that's the good portion of news, and you might look at that initially and think, oh, like 26p there, 40p there, like it's not a lot, is it? But actually, if you start adding it all up, I mean, it's better to save literally anything. Like a reduction, even if it is a small one, ultimately builds up and more money in your pocket. And that's better than not having it. It's better than them being increased, I would say. And, you know, it's great to have a bit of good news finally. However, the bit of this where it's a bit... Finally, we will make selective fee increases to optimize the efficiency of our network, including to monthly storage fees, return to seller and liquidation fees. We will update fulfillment by Amazon fulfillment fees in our Netherlands, Sweden, Belgium, Ireland and Poland stores. Together, these updates will result in an average of 2p or 2 cents increase in fee per unit sold via FBA. So Depending on what stores you sell in, there's a little bit of put in one hand, take from the other, but ultimately I think there's a bit more give there. So overall, it's mostly good news. I mean, all this stuff here is great. I'm super happy that it's happening. If something similar is going to roll out in the US, I would love to see it. And if so, I will keep you guys updated and let you know. So I'm keeping my eyes out. But if you are a UK EU seller, I mean, overall, this is good news, and I'm glad that it's not a change to something a bit like the bundling changes, or an increase in more than what they've stated there. So yeah, great news. You can find all of the details, as I say, in the Seller Central seller forums. If you aren't accustomed to checking these out, I would say that it's worth keeping tabs on the seller forums, just so that way you're in the loop of things that are going on, because you won't always find these things posted in like Facebook groups or Discord groups. So yeah, it's just best to keep up with the seller forums every so often, and it's always worth keeping an eye on these updates, even if you've already like read through them or you've listened to them in this video or whatever, because sometimes Amazon will come back and like re-clarify certain things further. They did this numerous times when the bundling changes came into place towards the end of last year. So they will come back in and like tweak certain things and so forth, but hopefully if they do make any tweaks, it is still for the better. So it's worth keeping an eye on for a little while afterwards, just in case they come along and do that. But otherwise, that is the gist of it. Thank you for watching.